Beloved, I greet you in the name that is above every name, Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. It is Tuesday afternoon, and I'm bringing you a short word. And today I want us to consider the message of the rooster, the message of the rooster, or what I call the message of the cock. What do I mean, the message of the rooster? Jesus has told the disciples that they will all deny him. But Peter was so confident in himself, he was so sure in himself, and he meant what he said. He was so sure of himself. He said, if everyone denies you, Lord, I, Peter, I would not deny you. I would die with you. Wow. Jesus looked at him and said, Peter, before the rooster crows tonight, you will deny me 3 times, not even once. You would deny me 3 times. And yet Peter said, no, Lord, I'm going all the way with you. I will even die with you. And the Lord left it over there. You see, there is something amazing about the Lord. He spoke, Peter denied it. Peter said, I will go all out. So we will see whose word will stand. Then Jesus was arrested. In Matthew chapter 26, I think from verse 26 or 46 all the way down. The last 6 verses of Matthew 26. We saw that 3 times Peter was approached by different people. And all 3 times he denied the Lord. I don't know him. He swore, I never knew him. And after that, the rooster crowed. And Jesus looked at Peter's face. Peter looked at Jesus' face. And Peter went sobbing, crying when he remembered. But the thing is, the Lord's word will come to pass. Peter should have asked, Lord, if I would deny you, how can I come back? But he didn't ask. What does this teach us? What I wish all of us, do you know it would be better if all of us, all Christians, have a rooster in our lives? Don't you think it would be good? And I'm sure all of us have roosters in our life, have cocks in our lives that crows every now and then when we are too overconfident or when we are going wayward. But these roosters may not be natural rooster like Peter's rooster, but everybody has a rooster in their life. Even Judas has a rooster in his life. But he didn't listen to the rooster in his life, so he ended up committing suicide. Who is the rooster in your life? What is the voice of the rooster that crows whenever we fall or we engage in sin? When a Christian is living in sin or we begin to sin, do we hear the roosters in our life crowing to remind us so that we will repent? Judas didn't hear the voice of his rooster and he ended up committing suicide. But Peter heard the rooster crow and he repented. You know, the amazing thing is, Jesus said, I will defend you, not you will defend me. Peter is saying, Lord, I will die for you, I will fight for you, I will defend you. And he had a sword hidden. He caught somebody's ear. He tried to defend the Lord. You see, Peter meant very well. He really meant to defend the Lord. But it is rather the Lord that defends us. Another lesson we could look over there is leadership. You see, when Jesus was arrested, he said, it's me you are looking for. So let my subordinate go. He covered them. Most often, we leaders, pastors, church leaders, we expose our church members. We 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 don't protect them. Jesus, he protected the disciples. He said, take me and let these ones go. And even while they were asking him about the disciples, he completely took everybody concentration off the disciples, because they are his sheep. I've watched safari, and I've seen mother leopard and jaguars and all kinds of things luring ravenous lions and other things away from their kids, little one, so that they will not destroy them. Sometimes the mothers risk their lives. But most often you see that we leaders don't protect our church members at all. Jesus spoke. Peter denied. His rooster crowed. I will preach more on the voice of the rooster, or the message of the rooster. Every one of us have a rooster in our lives that crows when we begin to fall away, or we begin endangering our lives, or begin to slip into sin. But do we listen to those roosters? And leaders, when we predict something dangerous coming the way of a church member or a friend, and they didn't listen, and it happened, how do we help them to regain confidence so they will respect you even more and come back to the fold? Do we trodden them down? Some will even banish you from the church. Some churches, they will treat you like trash. The way they will treat you, you will feel like they have handed you to the devil, actually. Meanwhile, they might be hiding things in their wardrobe. There might be skeleton in their wardrobe that they are keeping. But because yours has come out, they will hammer you like no man's business. That's not what the Lord does. He protected the disciples. He said, the sheep the Lord has given, the Father has given me, no one will take one of them. He risked his life. So sometimes, yes, all of us can be overconfident in ourselves, but the Bible warns, he who stands should be where he doesn't fall. You know, many people, as soon as they hear that a Christian brother or a pastor or somebody has fallen, oh, they will take their trumpet and begin to blow it on the rooftop. Wait a minute. You also have a rooster. My sister, my brother, listen to the voice of your rooster. He's telling you there is hope for you to repent. He's telling you what the Lord has said has happened. But if you repent and you turn, there can be forgiveness of sins. I love you. Search more into the voice of the rooster, and I'll come your way. There are many more to talk. The Lord bless you all. Speaking truth to you. I am praying for roosters in my life that will sound the alarm, that will crow when I'm going wayward. And I hope you also have one in your life that you can listen to. The Lord bless you. Have a good day.